Alright. Good evening. One further well, not one, probably multiple further attempts. Actually, I'm gonna put that there. At beating the giant on boss number 4. More likely, more accurately, getting to the giant. Because that's gonna be the first issue. Though, honestly, the scythe is kind of growing on me. Like, it does count as a slow weapon, but it attacks relatively quickly, as far as I can tell. Especially if you add in the ghosts. Well, fuck. Yeah, actually it attacks generally really quickly. Like, comparatively to some other weapons. It doesn't crit as easily, or rather you can't control the crits. Which you can with some other weapons, but... Like, I don't necessarily need a ghost to kill a rat. But... if it crits, it's not bad. Like, the crits alone can just kind of kill something without your direct intervention. Also, I forgot to add that back in. Damage you take is inflicted on enemies? No. Actually, kind of love those ghosts. Not sure why I didn't like it at the start. Right, otherwise, plan is the same as last time. Trying to get through... what do we have? Like, you would not slow enemies. Also not slow enemies. The scissor is kind of funny, but... what is my scythe actually doing right now? Victims' remains explode. You kill to help you explode on nearby targets, dealing critical damage in proportion to the reanimated target's maximum health. Like, the scythe is really just kind of garbage when it comes to bosses. Is, I think, the biggest issue. Well, I'm gonna take the stick. It's time for bonk stick. Though, I think, for just the normal enemies, I'm gonna keep the scythe around. Heavy grenade, you know what, sure. Now, plan is basically, again, same as last time. And I think I'm gonna go through the Arboretum most cases, because again, based on here, Eastern factions, or East-on factions, which I should watch his Polo run. Based on his tip, I kind of want to kill the Tick to see the, as he called it, best weapon for the Frostbite build-up. And that means I need the Hunter's Grenade, meaning I have to find out where it is, and then meaning I have to find the Hunter's Room, and I just realized I don't have enough money. 3,000 isn't that much, but 50 curse definitely is. Okay, there's a gem I've overlooked. Hunter Grenade is probably to the left there. Right. Yeah, Hunter Grenade most likely to the left. Then I'll probably have to sell that croissant. Could have sold that. Oh, that's the promenade. Where's the Hunter Room? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Could have seen that. Could have seen that. Anyway, not enough money, and with the croissant, I still don't have enough money. Meaning, right, curse it is. Right, I was stupid then. I need to stop holding R. I need to stop doing that. Unless I actually do want to. That's a cursed sword, isn't it? That's a no. There is not a... well, that's a survival weapon. I think I'll sell that. Now, what does my crossbow do? Extra damage when at full health. Right. Ow. Shouldn't have taken that damage there. Right. So, I was told that crossbows are counted as slow weapons and could get the slowing modifier, which would be honestly kind of great, though. On this specific crossbow, I really just want the modifier for... on the second one, on this one. The modifier for freezes nearby victims. Or victims freeze nearby enemies. Because then you can just shoot one, blow him up, and everything else is frozen and takes extra damage. It's honestly my favorite on this one. Victims explode, also not bad, but okay, I'll take the damage reduction. Absolutely love this thing. Also, that's a lot of rats. Absolutely fucking love this crossbow. Assassin's Dagger is a no for now. Then, I still don't really like the electric whip. I don't know, it's probably my least favorite weapon. Okay, that's the 30 kill streak. That means I should get at least one door. I can now also go get the... that is for the toxic source. I can go get the hunter grenade now. Asshole. What do we have? Nope. And toxic sewers, yes. Right, to the hunter grenade. The map, I think, only reveals the map, but the Explorer's Instinct also kinda does that, so I never really take it. There's a shop. Probably. I don't think I'll buy anything here. I don't think I can afford anything here. Yeah, no. Except maybe this, but... nah. This should be the Arboretum. Heavy crossbow. Shoots in front of you, shoots and cannot be interrupted. Like, shoot several... I should probably try this. I don't usually use this one, but I feel like it can do a lot of damage at close range. Oh right, it pulls an enemy towards you first as well, doesn't it? So it takes the full damage. Now, okay, I've checked everything. Okay. I think it shoots a tracing bolt first. To And the first enemy hit gets pulled in to take the full damage of all bolts. It doesn't get pulled directly in front of you. I think it just gets pulled distance, specific distance, if I recall correctly. Bloodsword, door, damage, you know what? Fuck, take the door. Set up the door so you can reload. Now, can you forge me this? Victims slow down all nearby enemies when they die. You can, in fact, do that. I don't know how good that will be with the door, but I guess I'll take it for now. Otherwise, weekend was nice. Fuck. So best case scenario, I can just... Best case scenario, I can just pull everything to me in one shot. But, because the crossbow shoots relatively slowly, I have to make sure not to accidentally die. Also, fuck the birds. Fuck the birds still. Hit 'em. The legendary version of this crossbow, I think, gives you a force barrier on reload on the secondary skill, which that could be useful, but, well, getting the legendary might be a problem. God damn it. Door. They also freeze nearby enemies on death, huh? Wait. No, it was the door. So I could door shoot through it, and then the first enemy that dies freezes everything. They take extra damage from the frostbite. Could be neat. Right. There's a shop and there's a treasure. What do you offer me? Bonk stick. I think I'll stick with the ballista. Then shop for survival skills, but I think I'll stay with the door right now. Does the door actually deal damage? Never actually bothered to check. Does the door deal damage? Inflicts 1 damage, but minus 8% damage received. The hunter grenade deals damage. Okay, more health. You. Ah, shit, that's an elite. Fuck those mushrooms. Freeze nearby enemies, again, really funny. Well, I'm gonna have to have a heal here. Fuck. Gonna have to have a think. Like, just technically, it should deal more damage. Simply because it freezes instead of slows, but not screen wide. think, you know what, I'm just gonna pick it up right now and come back later to choose. Like, it is not enough damage right now. Stupid plant. Unless I wait for the frostbite to deal some damage first, but I don't really think I want to do that. What is more damage, more health? Tactics. Alright, Morris of the Banished, thankfully not cursed. I would like some food so I don't have to drink. Right. I didn't even notice that this float gives way. Split mushroom. Right, the problem is that I have to wait until enough damage is dealt, which I feel like is kind of difficult to gauge on most enemies. Where I don't know that they get one shot. Down. Apparently freeze penetrates their shield. Croissant. Would prefer the chicken. Right, so here's the prison depths. However, I do have the option of going to the left first. For hopefully more scrolls. Hopefully. Oh, he took damage because he was standing in the spikes. I didn't even know they could walk into the spikes. So, 30. I think I need 60, though. Absolutely love this. Like, this crossbow has one of my favorite weapon combos. I need 60 kills. Which I feel like should be possible with the freezing. Frost grenade. Victim spell when it die. Damage to bleeding or poison targets. Inflammable oil does cause crits for some things that freeze, but not for this one, I don't think. I think I'll skip this one. And it doesn't... It's kind of weird that getting stuck with what's basically tar does not slow down enemies. Starfall Sword. Or Death Orb. I think I'll stick over on health. Oh, wait. No. Lightning, really funny, but no. I wonder how quickly you can get the, like, the Master at Arms thing that gets you, that reduces the skill cooldowns on crit. What is the fastest weapon to trigger that with? And I don't mean time-wise, what is the quickest you can trigger it first, once? Like, because that would probably be anything, like the Flawless, probably. Would probably be the Flawless. because it's an immediate crit, but rather what the quickest period in between. Ow. Well, so much for the 60 kills. But we do have to explorer's instinct. So there's a shop, and then to the left I don't think there's anything. What does the shop offer? Survival skills, stun grenade. Stun grenade has stun duration plus 50%, remains explode, inflammable oil, and arrows stock come back. I don't think most of these are gonna be relevant. Anathema, nope. Anathema. That it's the one that Misericord curses you if it doesn't kill. Anathema curses you if it hits at least one enemy, I believe. I don't like those curse weapons. Absolutely love that. Alright, more damage on the crossbow. Then, I think I've been basically every there's a croissant I should grab. I have not seen a food shop. And also, you friend can also go die. Then, anything down here still? Only a portal. To the prison depths, but as mentioned, I think I'll keep... I think I'll keep this crossbow. If I kill one enemy... Ah shit, there's the invisible enemies here, right? So those are gonna be annoying. Give me... What do I take with this? Give me the soldier... No, give me the necromancer, I think. Actually, maybe? Nah. Soldier's resistance, just more health. Alright, don't fuck me up, curse chest. Spite sword, that's probably a no. Oh no, it's a frantic sword. That's absolutely a no. Come down here. Fuck. Maybe I should not use the frostbite until I have the curse active. After the curse chest. Maybe. Maybe frostbite first is not the choice. I had hoped that they would stay stunned longer. Nothing here is survival. In that case, sure. Get me the funny thing. Actually, two of my favorite weapons. I do like this shit with the jump first. And I also love the nerfs of steel. Baguette. Wait, did it actually say La Baguette? La Baguette. Actually, have I not set the diet to random? No, omnivorous. Make it random. What actually, how does actually the streaming mode integration work? Probably not at all for YouTube. But, like, what does it do on Twitch? That's the flawless, isn't it? That might actually be worth it. I do kind of like the flawless. Katana, probably not. Croissant, like, I'm not gonna come back here. Past the door. Like, the mid-air turn is something that I really want to learn. That I really want to perfect. But I absolutely love this weapon. Also, 30 kills. Again, not necessarily even because it's good, but because it's funny. Dodging plants bomb, no. It's also one of the weapons that rely more on, like, skill expression, which I always enjoy. Even though I'm bad. That's why I played Invoker. You can pretend to have skill and still be bad. Well, at least where I played. To be fair, where I played techies was an actual danger, not because of good techies, but because of idiots. So, maybe I shouldn't talk. Techies was kind of funny though. Like, only Mobajaw where kill yourself is actual gameplay advice. I absolutely love this thing. Right, so here should be toxic sewers soon. I found where the Arboretum is. I found where... That's Pyrotechnics, yeah? Yep, Pyrotechnics, but it's free. I found where the Arboretum is, found the promenade, so... Toxic sewers, yep, toxic sewers. Absolutely crushed. I do also love that you can just kill a door to trigger your crit. There should also be the Hunter Grenade down here somewhere. Yep, okay. So, nab the Hunter Grenade instead of the Telluric Shock. Eat the baguette. Actually, I think I'll sell the baguette. God damn it. Fuck. Like, I don't need that much health. And then, I don't see a croissant anywhere. Though I don't know if the croissant shows up on that map. Well, I still don't see a croissant anywhere. In which case, to the Arboretum. And this time I'll start with, I guess, the Soldier's Resistance or the Frenzy. For a little bit of extra healing. Hope that I don't jump into some spikes somewhere. Bring this along for later. Nerves of Steel, also one of my favorite weapons because it is a perfect shot mechanic. Which again, some kind of skill expression. Not too difficult of a skill impression, but still. Alright, you know what? Left this time. So this guy lives there now? It's a carrot. Carrot is 15%. Carrot is 15%. What vegetable is better than a carrot? Broccoli. Maybe a potato. The fuck? Ooh, giant killer. I'm gonna bring you... I can't bring you along. I'm gonna choose you for now and then just leave you here. And then I need to remember to bring you along later. Also, where did that one spiky guy go? Like, sometimes the jumps are kinda weird. Also, does it work that way? No. Well. Ooh, cake. Cake is 15%, huh? God fucking damn it. I thought I jumped over him. God. I thought he'd turn around. Now, better tonfas. Damage to bleeding. Victims release a toxic cloud with each hit is honestly kinda busted, I feel like. But the damage is better and I won't keep you that much longer anyway. I'm gonna take the giant killer and then switch to the scythe as soon as I am everywhere that is anything. Yeah, just... Oh wait, I can drop the giant killer only after the cursed chest. If I drop it too early, I leave it somewhere I cannot return to. Love those tonfa. I wish I were good with them. That's just a mushroom room. Right, survival skills. Bring that along. Be a bit safer. Grab some more survival. Kill the mushroom. Kill the mushroom. Wait, really? There's a... I knew there was a way to get there from, like, the left when you go in, via the hole below, but I have never noticed the hole above. Also, good evening. I never noticed... Oh, challenge room. That is an extra scroll, I believe. Never noticed the hole there. Extra scroll for more health. More survival, rather. Yes, I'll take that. So, at this point, my... At this point, they're not going to deal all that much damage. Fuck. I tried double jumping. I didn't hit the button. I should probably hit there. Also, I should probably use that. I am very surprised I didn't take damage there. Or there. Alright. Stupid plant. Still don't like the rollies. Where is everyone? No enemies. Right, there's a shop. I can go up left. There's something there still. Up here. The fuck? Ow. Okay, frankly, you need to leave there. Ah, fuck, there's another one. Having those things in the spikes is an absolute dick move, dude. Okay. What's under 4? A chest with a whip. And, like, I think there's like 3 different whip items. And I like one of them, the wrenching one. Out of the other 2, I don't really like all that much. There's a Medusa head. Unfortunate. Still haters. I don't like when I don't like the small mushrooms charging you, but spike shield helps a lot. I just realized I should have just switched weapon for that elite. God, I'm stupid. They actually only exist to punch you into spikes, don't they? I don't think I'll take either. The giant killer I have on the other side, so maybe I'll do a little bit of a comparison later on. Alright, one further. I haven't found the prison yet, so... Ooh, what's this? Well, he got aggroed. Absolutely hate your position, dude. Fuck. Okay, I may need to stop with it. Okay, I think the Tonfas are maybe not the best for that biome. Maybe not the perfect weapon for that biome, I don't think. Alright, let's see. You know what? Fuck it, Hokuto's bow. Fire! The fire didn't do anything. Nah. Alright. Get me survival. Get started on that. It marks him even through his shield. I didn't know that, but that's actually kinda useful. Because it gets rid of his shield and still applies the debuff. Ooh, you dropped it. Only money, unfortunately. Or is it? Or did it pierce through his shield because it pierces first enemy? Like in Peglin. I should play Peglin more. I actually should just play Peglin again. Haven't in a while. But it has gotten an update, so maybe I should. Okay, you need to be killed from above. Now, where is the hunter grenade? Cheese Gruyere. Oh yeah, cheese was an option, wasn't it? Ooh, giant killer. You know what? Bring that along. Right, the third and the fourth... No, inflicts a critical hit if the enemy is an elite or an elite as well. I thought only bosses. It is fitting that the giant drops that, though, isn't it? Now, that also means that if I want to keep the giant... bring the giant killer along, I still don't know why you can't put that in your backpack. But if I want to bring that along, I cannot bring any type of crossbow or other like 2-slot weapon. Was that a heart? Ooh, you know what? I'll bring you along. Like, what diet would a heart belong to? Options. Diet. Castlevania-esque? No. Carnivore? No. Fruitarian monster. Baguette. Half-Life cheese. Castle's outskirts is cursed, it's fine then. I need a little bit more money. Alright, so this is the toxic area. Or the path to the toxic sewers. And a chest. With a infantry bow, that's a no. Okay, Hokuto's bow does not aggro them. The third hit is rather slow. But if I recall correctly, the third and the fourth hit deal more damage. At least I have at least it kind of feels that way. Maybe I've played too much Smite, where the slower the attack, the more damage it does. Alright, you are behind the door. I have exactly enough money to get the Hunter Grenade. Lovely stuff. Right, otherwise I don't see any more enemies, so Arboretum it is. Again. Alright. I'm just thinking, if you have the tonic, does this count as a slow weapon? I don't have money, so it doesn't matter. Get me... Sure, get me the Frenzy. Get me the Frenzy for now. Now, I still need some kind of crowd control for when I want to... It definitely feels like the third hit deals more damage. Ooh, melon. A watermelon. Yeah, that would probably restore a lot of health if you could eat it. Like, if you could eat an entire watermelon, that's a lot of food. Can you stop running away from me? Yeah, it deals a lot more. Also, apparently I spread burning oil. It's a good question. I mean, I think he's probably just stuffing it down his gullet. Like, down his throat. Can you just go ahead and roll? Thank you. Damage from projectiles is reduced and dodging plants are more. And better stats. Whoop. Also, can you quickly tell me, does the Giant Killer count as a slow weapon? It doesn't feel like one. But I don't know. Also, I should definitely front load all of my damage with the Hokuto's bow. To be fair also, how does he drink? Like, how does he drink from his flask? Yeah, again, I don't really like it because you can't bring it along. But it also feels like it's faster than last time I've used it. Like, it definitely didn't feel this fast when last time I used it. What? How much damage did that do? Does it reduce you to 1 health if that thing rolls into you? symmetrical lines, I guess. Or have my favorite little throwable objects. Now the Spite Sword is probably not gonna do well. Does he kick? He kicks in the combo. That immediately elevates the sword just by like 50%. Any combo with a kick in it, immediately just a whole lot better. Damage to C... no. I mean... it makes sense, but yeah. Like, it is very limited, or it is intended to be very limited in its use. So I can understand why, but I still hate it. Some money. Have a knife. Have a not. Don't block my knife. Yeah, I would probably also... like, if it wasn't limited in that way, I would probably also just always have it in my back pocket. That's a curse. No, that's a sadist stiletto. Do I inflict bleed or crit? No. Toxic sewers, incentivized but not really. A nutcracker would be neat here. I'll take this. I'll take the flamethrower. Have a kebab. Don't touch my knife. Alright, Spite Sword is if you have taken damage in the last 8 seconds. Not under 50, that's the... that's the Frenzy Sword. Or the Frenzied Sword? Anyway, either anything with Frenzy. Cheese, once again. The Spite Sword I don't think I like all that much because it's probably kind of hard to trigger crits with it unless you intentionally take damage, and I don't want to do that. Unless I could somehow take the damage taken to a minimum of like 0%. Though on the other hand, if you could just take 0% in this game, somehow the game wouldn't be all that hard. Prominent of Condemned. Face Flask is which one? Is it the red one that restores on Elite Kill? I don't get enough money, so curse it is. Yeah, no, I got 3,400 at most. Sell the cheese. Or eat the cheese. Oh, that thing. Yeah. I don't like it. Because I don't like dealing damage to myself, even if it's minuscule. But the game it's from Blasphemous, one of my favorite ones. Also contains one of the best boss fights that I've ever had in a game. I currently don't have, so I just take the Soldier's Resistance, I think. Yeah, the Blood Flask. It's kind of funny that it deals damage to you because in the original game it was the healing. Why am I critting? Does it crit while I'm cursed? Oh yeah, I completely forgot that blocking is a thing. Do avoid the spikes. No. No. Because I always just focus on parrying. Yeah, or if you're cursed, I never read that. Thankfully, I just have a free stun on my hand, so being cursed is not actually the... I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? Fucking hate enemies that hit me back. Especially avoided the spikes and then just hit one. What do I take? No survival weapon once again. In that case, Sokoto's bow it is again. I have some money. Oh yeah, this thing ignores shields, doesn't it? Wait, do all whips ignore shields? I think they do. Oh, we have some cards. I'll take the cluster grenade. Extra jump midair. No, I'll keep the damage reduced. And then I'll take the cards instead. Switch those to poison. I don't think I'll take either here. I need the money for... I need the money for the Hunter Grenade. I saw... not this, but I saw a rune up there. For cake. I'm surprised that the cake is the small heal. How do I get to you? Yeah, from there. Okay, the whip apparently deals okay damage if you crit with it. And then what do we have over here? That's a fire grenade. It's a no. Poisoned enemies that wound you? Yes. As long as I can keep my 75% damage reduction, I'm happy. You have a scroll for me. How very nice of you. What is that? Oh, it's the Half-Life medkit. I have honestly should have checked the diet options earlier. Just having chicken and kebab gets boring after a while. Even though I really like chicken. Not drumsticks necessarily, but like chicken fillets. Alright, I could actually get something at the shop, couldn't I? I think I'll keep the cards. Cluster grenade, but that's probably behind the door. It is. I do like that you can just steal stuff, but you get cursed for it. Feels like a very god thing to do. Speaking of the face flask, inflicts 5 damage minus. So question: the minus 4% damage received on some items, is that just a baseline damage reduction? Or is it specifically for that item? That isn't bad. Because just stacking damage reduction is probably... I mean, it's probably not the best thing to do. But I like being a tank. Alright. Give me the soldier's resistance once again. It has a cap. Okay, do you know how high the cap is? Of course I hit the fucking spikes. Okay, 70-80%, that's high enough. Like, for most intents and purposes, that's just straight up high enough. I would honestly kind of like a giant killer or something. So those are crits, if I understand correctly. Like, I think most games would cap the damage reduction at something like 90%. Which I don't like. If someone finds a way to get 150% damage reduction, he should be allowed to take that. Okay, that's not bad damage. I forgot I have a double jump. Like, the first hit itself is already not bad damage. It's a lot slower than the greatsword, not gonna lie. And also, I always hate things that move you forward. But maybe it's not bad. Of course the elite is just triggered from the start. A legendary tentacle. Sure, bring it along for now. Reveals invisible enemies I like. How does the tentacle work exactly? God damn it. Wait, this poisons the enemy. Wait, the legendary effect is poisons the enemy? Really? That's kinda weak, dude. Okay, so the hit is always the tentacle until you hit something with it. Then it pulls you toward it and gets you another combo. Oh, if it's far enough away. Yeah, that makes sense. But this one does not have the additional damage to poison targets. Maybe you should lose the Hokuto's bow for a shield. Wait, does the... if it pulls you in, does it give you iframes? Because I did not know that if that's the case. Honest, that sounds kinda stupid. So you would just pulse yourself in charge flint while doing that. That sounds honestly kinda ridiculous. Yep. Ah, stupid plant. Oh yeah, it also ignores shields, doesn't it? And I assume that the tentacle itself counts as a projectile? Because I didn't take damage from the spikes there, so it's not a melee attack, I don't think. Also, all attacks of it apparently ignore shields, which is greatly appreciated. Okay, but it doesn't take damage from the spikes, so that's why I was wondering. I once again forgot to check what I'm actually eating there. So if it looks like a projectile, it can be a melee weapon. Okay. Because Alucard Sword definitely just shoots a projectile to get you to teleport. Ah, fucking hell, it's cursed. Of course it's cursed. In that case, I should try and get myself a good melee weapon to go with this, huh? One preferably that has the mentioned extra against poison. And if I see it correctly, you need to be at least a specific amount away from enemies to get pulled. I assume only the tentacle itself ignores the spikes, though. Interesting. Wait, are there more charge weapons than Oh yeah, it's katana, right? Katana is also a charge weapon if you use it as such. Honestly, not bad. Not bad, this tentacle. What do we have? Do I take this for CC later? In hopes I manage to get to the tech. Yeah, it is technically usable, but it's not perfect because wrong color. Oh, it pulls you to walls as well. That's neat to know. Girls, a pitchfork. Maybe you could here try to harden gardening. Found that one would sit on such a shabby furniture. Oh, where is it? Oh! Gardener's outfit. I still don't quite understand how that's supposed to work. Okay, ramparts are also cursed. What do we have down there? A rampart. There's a scroll, there's another heart. And I've apparently missed a scroll fragment. Oh, that still has iframes that attack. That's good to know as well. No, I wanted to take that instead of Oculus. This is the one with the no, this is not the one with the force field. Generates a force field on a successful melee parry. Right. Grab that heart. I don't know if I want to watch tutorials for something. I'll probably... It's just guts. Okay. That's definitely monster diet then. Scroll of power. Because honestly, I'll probably not use it all that much. Shop, there's the fragment I missed, as well as a money room. Shop. Okay, you can just die to poison then. Alright, shop. What do you offer me? Weapons. Ooh, throwable object. I love you. But only 3 projectiles is not my favorite. Giant killer would be fun, but nah. Alright. Right, I think that's everything then. Alright, to the prison depths, and hopefully not die of curse. I can't teleport from there. I can teleport to it, but not from there. Not entirely sure how the logic works. Alright. Get me... Honestly, you know what? I'll just take Necromancy. Alright, let's see. Hope you're good. It's an anathema, for even more curse. Fires the curse is one time if it is at least one enemy. If it kills the enemy, it doesn't matter. More damage on a rooted targets. I do be rooting, so... But I think I'll not take that. Oh, there! I see it now. Alright. I see an invisible boy. Oh, you can kick them back just so you pull yourself to them again. Alright, that guy's dead. Fuck. I thought he'd get stunned. Maybe I should have left. Should have hit him, go down, wait for him to teleport after me. Maybe I should really just take the throwable objects along for the cursed floors. Because it's just it's basically a free win. I'll take the Queen's Rapier. Fuck it. Brutality. I'm gonna go Brutality. And see what happens. Alright. Apparently it slaps. Also, this is a very linear one. Firebrands, no. Apparently it absolutely fucking slaps. Brutality weapons, please. Wait, if I switch those around, that doesn't work, does it? No. So what I want now is basically just the needle. Or the nail. Alright. Let's see if that works out better for me. Right. Go grab the guts to eat. Also, those are just kind of disgusting looking. As most guts are, I assume. Couldn't tell, I haven't seen too many. This guy really isn't stunned all that long. Cherries! Ooh, those I like. I do like cherries. It's like one of my favorite flavors. I see a root grenade up there. I'm gonna go sell it. I'm not gonna go sell it, because I'd have to buy it first. Right. Where else does this lead? Promenade. So this is a dead end. But there's the hunter grenade. Which I need 600 more gold for. In that case, I'm gonna sell the cherries. I need 300 more. Can I get that? Like, if I'm lucky, there's gonna be one weapon. Yeah, I'm still on tech mission. I always die to the curse. Actually, now that I look at it, I think no, over there. Like, I need to fight the giant, so I can just go through the morass. I can just combine both of them. It's not really one or the other. Sell that. No, wait. I needed to sell that because the other one wouldn't have given me enough money. Like, if I recall correctly, I can go to the giant from the Morass of the Banished. I'm pretty sure. Like, from the Morass to the Banished, to the Nest, and then to the Graveyard, to the Sepulchre, to the Guardian's Haven. I kind of always die in the prison depths, now I think about it. Actually, kind of exclusively, unless I fuck up in the Arboretum. Oh. Always pleasantly surprised when I manage to do that. Misericord the Flawless. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the Flawless is not a quick weapon. No. Like, it does not work with that. Does it work like this? It does, but I think I kind of prefer the rapier. Even though... Yeah, I think... Wait, it does work with that even though it's a heavy weapon, huh? I think I do have the Damned Vigor. That's a rep mutation, isn't it? No. It's the mutation that heals you after lifting a curse. Damned Vigor here. Oh, does that count for curses? Because I didn't think it is. Ooh, that's good to know. What did I want to take? I'm going for brutality, so... Just the bleeding? Maybe I'll just take the frenzy as a start. Because in that case I'm gonna take that before I go to the prison. Honestly, the rapier kind of slaps. I like it. Can I get an upgraded rapier here? Can I get upgraded kunai? If I have money. Oh well, I'm gonna get some money. Sure. Which I think I should be able to get at least like 1 health, no? Like technically, if you take the necromancy, you would heal up to at least 2 health again, I think. Like regardless of how little the amount it is, it's always gonna be at least like 1 health. Ow, fuck you. I hate those stupid turrets. Damage from projectiles reduced. Oh, I'll take that. I thought I dodged through you. Alright, what's down here then? Frost armor. No. I have a cocoon. What do we have here? A door. I would honestly love the legendary rapier with us. The legendary Queen's Rapier. I don't think I'll switch anything. I'll just keep the cocoon for the parries. Even though it's not scaling well off of brutality, but eh. Fight me. Right, further to the right then. I love the auto aim on kunai and such, especially for the birds. How did you get activated? What do we have? Extra jump midair. It's the same but different stats. Alright, more brutality. Of course I'd fucking hit the spikes. Alright, no chicken. Nothing, no enemies either. Cross or barnacle. Actually, explosive decoy. But neither strikes my fancy. Alright, there's the morass. It's even incentivized. Hit you, hit you. Alright. Better version of the Queen's... Nope. It's the cluster grenade. No. I honestly still could use... Ah, shit, I just realized I need something to block off the tick while I'm working on getting its like elite weapon out. And I can't put a skill in that slot. In the backpack. Oh, that ignores... That ignores shields, that's good to know. I do hope it doesn't. Though I have some tick outfits already, so maybe I'm lucky. Honestly, the outfits should only drop after you've collected everything else from an enemy, because who the fuck cares about outfits? Door. I find the door funny, but I feel like it's only uses for the, I feel like its only use really is for the crowbar. Little mushroom. I just realized I still have to buy my tickets for tomorrow, don't I? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that soon. I don't really like driving the going by train. It's better than going by car. Like, unless someone drives you. But I really don't like, especially just the train service, I think. I think the problem is really just the train service. Why does the cocoon have such a delay? And of course we have an elite. No. No, what else? What else is here? There's a shop. Unfortunately, I don't think Brutality has any CC. What do we have in here then? Get rid of all the birds. Bat. Nah. Now, what is to the left? Just more enemies. Right, that kind of sucks. I still kind of love this rapier, it's great. One enemy there, there's the rampart, so... To the right I go for the prison depths. I think I can just teleport now. And then, okay, I'm gonna try the damned vigor thing. Also, it's cursed again, because of course it is. Right, damned vigor. Let's see. Right, what do you offer me? A cluster grenade. Not really what I was hoping for. Fuck, I was poisoned. Unfortunate. I actually heard the sound effect to say you're no longer cursed, so it kind of worked and it kind of didn't. What do we have? Actually, I don't think I'll do another run today because I have to prepare for tomorrow and I also have to set my alarm for tomorrow. Now, I think of these weapons, it's gonna be the Nerves of Steel. Anyway, yeah, as such, thank you for watching. I do hope you have a nice evening, I do hope you have a good night later on, and I hope you have a nice week. And then I'll see if I'm here tomorrow, or if I go eat with the others of the Workers' Council. Right, goodbye.